What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Stephanie. And today I'm gonna be doing a full face drugstore tutorial. I feel like this was like really overdue, so let's jump in. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with my e.l.f. matte putty primer. This is it. And I've heard a lot of great stuff about this, so I wanted to try it out. And what I'm gonna do is put this all in my T-zone, because like I said, I'm pretty oily, especially right here. And I do have pretty large pores, so I feel like this will help minimize them. A lot of people talk about this primer, so I wanted to try it out for myself. Is it just me, or is e.l.f. killing it recently? The ColourPop Pretty Fresh Foundation, Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation in the shade Light 45W. This is how it looks like. And I'm gonna go ahead, I already pumped a squirt of that onto my mixing palette. And let me tell you, the pump on this thing, it's pretty aggressive. Like, I was a little bit offended by how aggressive it was. So I feel like you only need just one pump. But if you like full coverage, then maybe use two. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that on my Real Techniques sponge. So I feel like I do need another pump. So I'm gonna go ahead and pump one out. That was a lot. All right, so it's a little light for me, but I feel like once we add bronzer, we can, you know, try and match our body a little bit more. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is a satin finish, and this is in the shade Light Beige. Haven't tried this out either. I'm pretty excited. All right, so with the other side of the Real Techniques sponge, I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my concealer. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes with the Maybelline Fit Me translucent matte and poreless pressed powder. I'm going to take this on a Sigma E35 tapered highlighter brush, get a good amount, and just set my under eyes. Wow, doesn't look half bad. I didn't really set the foundation, and I feel like it's already dried down a lot. I don't really have that much transfer on my finger. I don't know if you can tell, but there's not a lot of foundation coming off my finger. Let's go ahead and set our full face. And I'm gonna be taking the Real Techniques 2-in-1 brush. This is the powder brush. And then I'm gonna go ahead and set my whole face. All right, so for bronzer, I am super excited to try this out. I'm gonna be using the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Palette, or bronzing powder palette, I should say. And I wanna say this is in the color Better Than Vacation Tan. I think this is, and the tan means the color as well, so tan Better Than Vacation Tan. This is it. And this is what it looks like inside. When I saw this palette, I was super, super excited. I love that it has all these different bronzers in here, and they're matte. And I can use them when I'm tan or not tan. So I think this palette, if you're looking to have like several different colors in it, and you like to self tan like I do, or you do have like a deeper complexion, these colors right here will work well for you. And I'm pretty sure it's highly pigmented too. So I'm gonna go ahead and take in this top color right here, the lightest one. I only dipped in slightly and it's super pigmented. Make sure you have a light hand with this palette too. And I am taking it with a Smashbox Buildable Cheek Brush. I love this brush just because it doesn't pick up a lot of color. You definitely have to dip in a little bit to make it pop out more. Now I'm taking the Luxie 207 brush, it's tapered, and I'm gonna place a bronzer on the tip of my I'm gonna place a bronzer on the tip of my nose. And I'm going down the sides as well. All right, so now next step, I'm gonna take my e.l.f. blush. And this is in the shade Always Cheeky. I've noticed I have a lot of e.l.f. stuff that I'm trying out today. Not mad at it. So I'm taking my IT Cosmetics Flawless Blush brush in the number 227. Take that on my brush. It's a little powdery. And put that on my cheekbones. Next step is eyebrows. So I had a hard time trying to choose which eyebrow product I wanted to use, but I ended up going with the NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Brunette. That's what it looks like. And I love this just because it does have a spoolie. And it does remind me of the Precisely My Brow by Benefit. See how tiny and precise the pencil is? So I'm super excited. I'm gonna go ahead and brush up my brow hairs. And then I'm gonna go ahead and brush out my brows again. Now I'm gonna do the same thing to this eyebrow. All right, so for eyes, I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Retro Paradise 18-piece eyeshadow palette. I did use this palette in a look already, and I used the blues right here. And I wanted to try something different with it. It was something very simple. I want to say I want to take Sandy Bum, which is this color right here. And then I'm gonna take as an eyeshadow topper, Paraíso, which is this shadow right here. So I'm gonna be taking Sandy Bum on a Morphe R40 brush. Dip right in, tap off excess. I'm gonna use this as my transition shade. Now I'm gonna take Paraíso with my finger. I swear, I feel like fingers are your best tools. They apply shadows so beautifully. I feel like it just picks up the color so well. You can't go wrong with using your finger. Go in with Sandy Bum again. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, on to the other. And for the lower lash line, I'm gonna go ahead and take Sandy Bum again on a Morphe GH40, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend this. All right, so that's it for eyeshadow. Now I'm gonna go ahead and curl my eyelashes. And for mascara, I'm testing out the Essence I Love Extreme Volume Mascara. This is waterproof. Let's go ahead and test this sucker out. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and take my Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in the shade Molten Gold. This highlighter is amazing. So I'm going to take that on a Real Techniques setting brush. I'm going to take just the side of it. Dust that off. And now I'm gonna go ahead and highlight the high points of my cheeks. And with that same highlighter, I'm going to take a Morphe GH42 brush and go in the inner corners. So I couldn't find a brow setter, so I'm going to take my Glossier Boy Brow. This is clear. If you guys know of any good eyebrow gels, leave it in the comment section below if they're drugstore. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. It says it's 16-hour wear. I love a good setting spray. I really like the mist on this too, it's beautiful. So you can keep it like this, or you can put a lash on, which I'm gonna do right now. And I'm using the e.l.f. Luxe Lash Kit in the style Starstruck. I wanted to use a good, affordable lash. So I thought these would be perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and use my House of Lashes lash glue, because this is honestly the only lash glue I really like. I've tried every other lash glue, and for me, it's just not my thing. So I'm gonna stick to what I love. So while my lashes get tacky, I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with the NYX lip pencil and the shade Dolly Pink. I wanna do something other than nude. So I feel like that's all I do is nude or red lipstick. So let's change it up. Ooh, this is pretty bright. So now I'm gonna go ahead with one of these pinks. So I don't know if I wanna do, oh, also it's the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. And I have the shade Istanbul and Tokyo. Let's see. If you can see them. But I think I'm gonna take Istanbul. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. All right, I'm gonna apply my eyelashes and then I'll be right back. All right guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you couldn't tell, I did go over my lipstick with the Dose of Colors Belly Layer Lip Gloss. I felt like it was too pink, especially for this eye look. For me, I felt like it clashed a lot. So instead, I just wanted to tone it down with that gloss. Overall, I really love the products I used. The foundation looks beautiful, not tacky at all. It's not making my skin look super oily. That bronzer is gorgeous. And let me tell you, these eyelashes are just amazing. I want to say I got these for like $4. And that's a steal. If you guys don't like big dramatic eyelashes, these eyelashes are amazing. So I definitely recommend these. The foundation, the mascara, the eyebrow pencil, amazing. I feel like if anything, maybe the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer is a little iffy. I still don't know how I feel about it, but everything else is just top notch. I love it. The drugstore section is upping up their game. They're changing their products. And I want to say I am in love with all their products. e.l.f. is killing it. The matte putty primer. Literally, I feel like my pores are non-existent. I can barely see them. It's just beautiful. The lipsticks, or the liquid lips, I want to say these are liquid lips. These are more lip creams. They're amazing. I just feel like I need to use them with a different look because they definitely clash with my eyeshadow. Lip liner is perfect. So out of all this, I feel like the e.l.f. concealer is the only one I'm a little iffy about. So if you guys would like to see more drugstore videos, just let me know. Let me know what kind of foundations you love from the drugstore so I can go ahead and test them out. leave them in the comment section below. Leave me up products you guys want me to test out as well. I'll be more than happy to test them out for you. So yeah, I hope you guys loved this video. If you guys want to keep on watching, just please make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to get notified anytime I upload, and like this video if you haven't already. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.